Good afternoon, everybody. Let's try this one more. Good afternoon, students. Thank you. We're not quite there yet, kiddos. Let's try it one more time. Good afternoon, kiddos. Takes about 3 times. So, I want to welcome everybody here to our awards assembly for today. Those of you who have not had an opportunity to meet, I'm Raul Ramirez, I'm the superintendent here at Mesa Union. Le quiero extender una grata bienvenida a todos. Bienvenidos por estar aquí. Me llamo Raúl Ramírez, soy el superintendente del distrito Mesa Union. También quiero hacer un aviso, y ese es que tenemos interpretación al español, si gustan, con la señora Leticia, así que si tienen un aparato o si necesitan un aparato para escuchar la presentación, con todo gusto. With that said, I want to turn it over to a very special guest, and that is Abby Barroso, who's going to help us with our greeting and with our Pledge of Allegiance.
Good afternoon, students, parents, teachers, and distinguished guests to Mesa Union Elementary School. We are glad that you are able to join us as we celebrate the success of our Mesa students. We ask that you stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand, hats off, hand over your head, hand over your heart, ready to begin.
Okay, let's give Abby another big round of applause. And I apologize to Abby because I forgot to mention that she is our elementary president. So that's one of the reasons that she was up here. But big round of applause for Abby once again. Okay, so kiddos in particular, remember, we have a lot of our friends up here being celebrated, right? So we want to make sure that all of our attention is directed toward them. And that includes any side conversations. Let's make sure that when our friends' names are called, that we're really cheering them on and doing so in an appropriate way so that the attention continues to be with them. Families, likewise, I encourage you to really just make sure that we're celebrating every one of our kiddos, right? Every one of them deserves it. Also, at the conclusion, if you'd like to take pictures, we have pictures or set up over here to my right that you can use for that purpose. With that said, we are going to begin our awards by recognizing our Tiger of the Quarter recipients, followed by our Outstanding Character Trait and our Roaring Reader Awards. And for that, I'm going to turn it over to our principal, Ms. Kupinski.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Excited to be here today to celebrate our students' accomplishments in the second quarter of our school year. We're going to begin with our Tiger of the Quarter Award. This is an honor earned by those who consistently demonstrate our guidelines for success and top school rules. These students were chosen by their teacher for their efforts in the classroom, for representing Mesa well, and for continually striving for excellence. For this award, each teacher wrote a narrative as to why the students are receiving this award. We're going to begin with our third grade Tigers of the Quarter from Miss Boniface's class. We have Mark Villa and Janelle Chavez. Mark is a hard-working young man. He is constantly striving for his best in the classroom. He is an active participant in every lesson. Mark shows up to school with a smile and a positive attitude every single day. He makes every day brighter with his energy. It is such a joy to have him in class. Janelle is a thoughtful and hardworking young lady. She is constantly seeking challenges in the classroom and is demonstrating outstanding leadership in writing this year. Janelle is helpful and kind towards everyone. I am so excited to continue learning with her this year. From Ms. Fong's class, we have Victoria Lopez Arias and Mateo Lara. Victoria is absent, but her teacher says that she is a wonderful student and such a pleasure to have in class. She is hardworking, creative, and compassionate. Her passion for learning enlivens room 24. Victoria's calm and sweet demeanor is such a delight. Way to go, Victoria. Mateo is such a bright and inquisitive student. He asks insightful questions and pushes himself to do his very best each day. Mateo's out-of-the-box creativity and ideas inspire our class daily. His positive, encouraging attitude is contagious. Thank you for being a role model. From Mrs. Ford's class, we have John Chasani and Isabella Smith. John is such a kind Mesa student. I can't say enough about this amazing tiger. He is always ready for each lesson and is always willing to help others with kindness and a smile. John strives for his best in his learning and empathy towards others. Thank you for being such a positive role model. Isabella is such a hard worker. She cares deeply about doing her best and improving in her academics. Every day she engages in her learning by showing steadfast focus and thoughtful work. She is always ready to lend a hand to a classmate or her teachers. Way to go, Isabella. Let's give another round of applause for all of our third grade Tigers of the Quarter. You guys can have a seat. Good job. We're proud of you. Moving on to our fourth and fifth grade Tigers of the Quarter, beginning with Mrs. Catlett's class, we have Zoe Ornelas and Josiah Murrow. Zoe is a kind, attentive, focused student. She has a passion for learning that has spread to her peers and created a positive environment. She is creative, friendly, and goes out of her way to make other students feel included. Zoe is a helper to adults and other students, and she has the neatest handwriting I have ever seen from a fourth grader. We are so lucky to have Zoe in room 13. Josiah is a math wizard who eats multiplication facts for breakfast. Aside from always keeping our class smiling and on our toes, Josiah is a thoughtful student who cares about others and cares about learning. He is responsible, compassionate, and a model student. Josiah truly makes learning fun for our whole class. For Mrs. Fisher's class, we have Erin Magana and Camila Navarro. Aaron has demonstrated his commitment to the Mesa way by working hard and always striving for his best. Aaron is helpful and shows kindness to others. Thank you for being an important part of our classroom community. Keep up the good work. Camila has demonstrated a commitment to learning and doing her best work. She takes extra time to organize her materials and her workspace so that she will be ready to engage in learning. She interacts positively with everyone and makes our classroom a better place. Way to go, Camila. From Miss Laurel's 4th, 5th grade class, we have Jonathan Shen and Logan Martinez. Jonathan has consistently demonstrated demonstrated exceptional behavior and academic performance, setting a high standard for his peers. His dedication to meeting classroom expectations is evident in his respectful demeanor and diligent work ethic. Additionally, his outstanding academic performance reflects his strong commitment to learning and excellence. We are so lucky to have you in room 6. Logan is absent today, but his teacher says that he is a shining example of positivity and dedication. His love for learning is infectious. He consistently has a positive attitude. Logan approaches each task with determination, making him a true role model for his classmates. Keep up the good work, Logan. From Mr. Hernandez's 4th, 5th grade class, we have Ana Paula Guzman. Ana Paula demonstrates many qualities of a MESA student. She takes pride in her work and demonstrates continuous academic growth. She is kind and respectful, to peers, adults, and the learning environment. She knows how to bring a smile to all of those around her. We are so proud of you and all that you have achieved thus far. Keep up the great work. Moving on to Mrs. Shanae's 5th grade class, we have Liam Saldana and Emily Provencio. Emily is kind-hearted and nurturing. She works hard in class and strives for her best each day. I appreciate how she is always going out of her way to make others feel included and cared for. Thank you for being a positive member of Room 12. Liam demonstrates what it means to be a Mesa Tiger. His bright smile spreads joy and kindness to others. His work ethic proves to be a strong quality that has helped him grow continuously throughout the year. I appreciate his willingness to help others and be a positive member of our community. Keep up the great work, Liam. From Mrs. Brogan's class, we have Katya Lara and Camilla Jean. Katya, thank you for thinking of others who may need help and for stepping up to assist them. You are always willing to share your knowledge and time and be a helpful and engaging peer. Thank you also for doing your part when working with your group mates. Not only are you sharing your knowledge, you are also willing to learn from others. This is what life is all about, working as a team. Camilla, although you enjoy working alone, your willingness to work with others is evident. You are patient with those that you help, whether it's one-on-one or in a group. You are both an educator and a student. Your classmates are recipients of your expertise. By working with them, you in turn recognize the importance of how teamwork can help all. Who knows where this skill will lead you later in life, but my guess it will be someplace where everyone appreciates all of your efforts. Let's have another round of applause for all of our 4th and 5th grade Tigers of the Quarter. You guys can have a seat. Right, moving on to our next award. This is our Character Trait Award. And for quarter 2, we are recognizing those that were skilled collaborators. So this is awarded to students who consistently demonstrate the skilled collaborator competency from our learner profile. A skilled collaborator is someone who participates effectively in order to build understanding of concepts while challenging and encouraging others to also achieve a goal. They listen with empathy while giving, receiving, and implementing constructive feedback. Striving to be a skilled collaborator is a competency that will equip these students for a successful future. Beginning in 3rd grade with Miss Boniface's class, we have Natalia Hernandez and Bentley Romo. From Miss Fong's class, we have Justin Bolinas and Ava Cortez. And from Mrs. Ford's class, we have Muriel Romo and Quetzalali Aguilar. All right, let's give another round of applause for all of our 3rd grade skilled collaborators. Good job, you guys. All right, moving on to 4th and 5th grade, beginning with Mrs. Catlett's class. We have Aria Miller and Serafina Dezubria. From Mrs. Fisher's class, Lotus Oliveras and Isabella Garcia. From Miss Laurel's class, we have Johanna Zendejas and Abigail Barosa. From Mr. Hernandez's class, we have Joseph Morales and Alana Aguilar. From Mrs. Shanae's class, we have Micah Dickey and Emmy Hamlin. And from Mrs. Brogan's class, we have William Benrostro and Crystal Sanchez. All right, let's give them another round of applause for all of our skilled collaborators. Good job, guys. All right, so all of my 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students, I know it's been a little bit of a different day with having some indoor recess, so let's take a quick deep breath in, let it out. Oh, let's let it out quietly. Let's try it again. Ready? Deep breath in, and let it out quietly. All right. And let's have your attention. 3, 2, 1, and thank you. All right, we are going to move on to our final award for this afternoon. This is our Roaring Reader Award, and this goes to students that are making their best efforts to continue to grow as a reader. These students were chosen by their teacher based on their efforts, determination, and their growing love of reading. Beginning with 3rd grade from Miss Boniface's class, we have Noah Guillen. From Miss Fong's class, we have Preston Russell Garris. From Mrs. Ford's class, we have Eliseo Barragan. Moving on to fourth grade from Mrs. Catlett's class, we have Robbie Figueroa. Not here right now, so moving on to Mrs. Fisher's class, we have Rayana Medina. From Miss Laurel's 4th, 5th grade class, we have Mason Perez and David Saylor. From Mr. Hernandez's 4th, 5th grade class, we have Ricardo Rodriguez. From Mrs. Shanae's 5th grade class, we have Thomas Strang. And from Mrs. Grogan's 5th grade class, we have William Benrostro. All right, let's have another round of applause for all of our roaring readers. Thank you for all your efforts. You guys did a good job. All right, we do have one final recognition. So I'm going to ask that you guys all keep your voice level 0 and listen up, because we do want to recognize those students that had perfect attendance for quarter 2. So, listen up. When I say your name, I'm just going to have you stand where you're at, and you're going to stay standing. I'm going to call you a grade level at a time. But in total for quarter 2, so that's from October 25th through January 23rd, we had 82 elementary students and 49 middle school students for a total of 131 students that were here every single day. And we're going to recognize our 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade perfect attendance students. All right, beginning with 3rd grade. Victoria Lopez Arias, Ingrid Martinez Piedra, Harper Pompo, Michaela Reyes, Jacob Rodriguez, Olivia Romero, and Mark Villa. Let's give them a round of applause. 3rd grade for every day of the quarter. All right, have a seat. For our 4th graders, it's okay if someone forgets to stand up. We're good. Ready? For our 4th graders, we have Aria Miller, Zoe Ornelas, Jaime Pina, Roberto Pina, Noah Pineda, Caleb Ramos, Zoe Roberson, Scarlett Ruiz, Dustin Segovia, Crew Watts, and Thais Zavala. And for 5th grade, we have Mason Perez, Declan Price, Emily Provencio, Jonathan Shen, Ella Silber, and Mila Solis. And thank you, parents. We know that it's a combined effort getting our students here every day, so we appreciate all that you do, continue making attendance a priority. And with that, I'm going to pass it back over to Dr. Ramirez.
All right, let's go ahead and give all of our kiddos another big round of applause, please. As you can see, we have a lot to celebrate. We have a lot to be very, very grateful and thankful about. You know, I in moments like these, I also want to and always want to recognize our teachers and staff. So if we can give them a big round of applause. And just as we conclude, I wanted to make a couple of announcements. I'll start with our PFO. First and foremost, thank you very much for your hospitality. They were out here tabling, providing some goods, and there will be a meeting this coming Tuesday, February 13th, via Zoom, so you're definitely invited to attend. Even if you've not attended a meeting before, I invite you to consider joining, consider being active. No contribution is too small. It really does take a group effort, and any kind of contribution of your time or effort means a whole lot to us. There's also going to be a jogathon, color run, coming up on March 15th. So, okay, let's get ourselves back. Let's get ourselves back. So please be on the lookout for more information via Mesa Matters. We want to certainly make this a huge success as we have other years. A few other things to mention. We do have our enrollment campaign underway. We're already thinking about this coming school year. So please continue to just make note of Mesa Matters and announcements coming by way of social media. We are already accepting inter-district or enrollment information for our next year TKK. And so if you have any questions about that, please reach out to our front office or reach out to Ms. Kuplinski or I as well. This coming month, we do have two important events, so please take note. We have our middle school family showcase that will be happening next Tuesday, February 13th at 2:45. That's really intended for our 5th grade students transitioning into middle school this coming year. It's an opportunity to understand our middle school program. So many great things that are happening there, from clubs and activities all the way out to just what happens in the classroom every single day. Our teachers will be a part of this, so I really do invite you to take part, and that will be at 2:45 on the 13th, next Tuesday. And we will also have a TKK, Tiger Cub Family Night. That'll be on the 22nd of February at 5:30, and that'll be an opportunity for us to meet our TKK students, some of the younger siblings or family members of our kids here, and it's always a great opportunity to meet the staff and come together as a community. Lastly, I just want to, again, thank you all for your participation. I want to thank you for your ongoing commitment. I want to thank you for just being a supportive member of our community and really coming together with us to celebrate everything that our kids do on a daily basis, but that we get an opportunity here to really highlight and showcase. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring our assembly to a close, and then invite teachers to go ahead and work with their kids, and we will start escorting our kids. But before we do that, we always have made it a custom to try to take a big group picture. That allows us to capture the moment. So with that, after that, you'll be free to take pictures as you wish, okay? Thank you very much for being here once again.